guns. Do I? Oh wait, I have something.
Establishing connection to access point.
This is weird.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Get out of my way.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Yes, I can continue. Oh, I guess I can only damage orange parts. Something like it. Can I destroy all that? What's this?
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
I have no idea where I am. Yes, the gun recharges.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Do I need to destroy that? Don't even know what I'm supposed to do here.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
What data cluster? This one?
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
It's an aquarium.
Do you really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gath. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
None.
Well,
Oh yes.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Get on that data cluster. Come on. Can do it. Man, this is so incredibly weird. It's very interesting, but just weird.
data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
How do we get there?
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escape gas. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gav following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the
that
relevant
old?
server node.
Still, I think it's really fascinating, but weird. Am I supposed to do something? Oh.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half the fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Well, we're doing a great job so far.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
I noticed.
You mean it grows back?
Yes.
However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
What are the vulnerable points?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Oh, apparently that worked. I still don't see how this is familiar, but whatever. Oh, that wasn't so hard.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infections proceed. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
What is that point? That one?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough
Leading
access
to the data cluster. Is it that one? Or is it that the thing over there, which I can't reach?
Shepard Commander, target Target the vulnerable points of the infection.
Yes,
to
I
slow
know,
its replication
Legion,
speed.
I know. But this is just a dead end. So maybe I'm missing something very obvious. I got one. Well, that was at least part of it. Oh. Okay, ammo's back.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Yeah, I thought I already did that. What happens if I... Nothing. Can I destroy it now? Yes, I can. Now I probably need to destroy that to get to this.
There is a vulnerable point further
Or
along
not.
the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. Access to data.
What's this?
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the gap!
This is insane. We need the gas. You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept
Still
records
isn't.
of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Yeah, actually, you know, the Geth, they just want to exist. The Quarians are all hell-bent on, you know, destroying all the Geth, but... So, look what the Geth did. The Geth only attacked in self-defense. Except for, of course, the heretics. They were indoctrinated or something like that.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
No,
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
it was
Disrupt the
too
infection
easy.
at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
What thing did I
We
break?
cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
I'm just going to break everything I see. Has to be enough. Got that thing.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, that did it. Let me just... This is pretty awesome. I
You must search for a vulnerable point
defeated
in
the
infection.
Reaper or the
Disrupt
Geth or
it will
whatever
slow
from
the infection's
inside.
ability to replicate. New data found. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat,
not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator
That's not
Magara,
nice.
What is your status?
I think he's dead.
Creator Magara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Oh, this is becoming more and more interesting. Where do we go? This data cluster?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
It doesn't
You've
look
been
like
thinking
me.
about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth.